Happy holidays, everyone. In this video, we attempted to do a 16-mile loop, which didn't go to plan, but we still had a great time, had some really cold weather, and ate some good food. So overall, we had a fun trip, and hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, my wife and I are out in the Rothrockin State Forest in Pennsylvania. We're gonna do a 16-mile loop, and I thought I'd just take you guys along for the ride. It's pretty chilly out. It's about 25 degrees. It's gonna get about 10 degrees tonight. So it's gonna be quite chilly, but we're all geared up and we're ready to go. Okay, so here we are. This is the Alan Seeger old growth forest. Up here is the fire tower. So this is our first point of interest we're gonna get to right here at the Alan Seeger old growth forest. And our current plan is to work our way up this mountain, about 1,000-foot climb to this fire tower up here. We've got a big up and then back down and then straight back up. Beautiful day. Got the sun out, just finished snowing, and just feels like a fantasy book. Starting to get pretty steep. Alright, we made it to the road. Fire tower is 1 mile, 0.9 miles. Okay, we made it to the Broad Mountain Fire Tower. That was quite a climb. It was very steep. It's probably about, what would you say, like 1.5 inches of snow? Yeah, I think there's probably about 1.5 inches of snow.
We can't go out there.
Oh no! Elevation is 2,376 feet, but I'm pissed. That's the whole reason we came up here. Damn it. Oh no. Why don't you boost me up? Well, this is the Broad Mountain Fire Tower. This is quite a disappointment, but it's still pretty cool. It's actually nice. It's nice and flat up here. You could camp up here, but it's probably only done 1.5 miles or 2 miles. Yeah, it looks like it says due to vandalism, the structure is off limits. That's actually all right, because look at those wood boards.
I wouldn't want to go up there anyway.
Yeah, I don't think I would have gone up there even if there was the bottom flight, because look at that, there's just pieces of wood missing. It's just rotting wood. It's not like the last fire tower I was at where it was metal, but there's the fire tower. Alright, so we have done from here, the parking area, came up these switchbacks right here at Broad Mountain Fire Tower, which is closed, as I had said. Now we have to go back down here along this road and then back up on the other side of the valley. And we got a spring about up here that we have to make it to. And then we'll probably do a few more miles tonight, come up down this valley, hopefully. We'll see if we're making good time, but we'll get back to you guys. Saying goodbye to the fire tower. Sadly, we were not able to climb it. It's probably for the best. It's very cold and windy up here. It's actually 23.9 degrees up here, so pretty chilly. That wind really is brutal. Have to keep moving to stay warm. Snow is also a little bit deeper than I expected it up here. It's definitely deeper than it was down the valley, which makes sense. Still not super deep though. No need for any cleats, ice cleats or crampons. Maybe we should have considered shoe spikes. That's pretty steep. Should have brought a sled.
Yeah, hurry up.
Steep. Ugh, this looks slippery. You have to be careful on this bridge. Okay, we're back in the valley on the road, Stone Creek Road. Got a bit of a ways to hike down this road and then back up on the other side of the valley, up on the mountain. Bunch of cabins. Nice, easy walking for a little bit. We've done about 4.5, maybe close to 5 miles, and we have about 12 miles left until we finish this big loop. So far, so good. We got one more big climb, and we got a few more little, smaller climbs. It's definitely noticeably warmer down the valley here. Okay, so it is 26.1 degrees down here in the valley. So it is a couple of degrees warmer than up on the ridge. Not too much, but the amount of snow is definitely less. Help! It's cabins for sale. Oh, there's a game camera. Yeah, no, I saw that. It says the trail comes out from behind. So, this looks very familiar. Hope they don't mind. That's a pretty neat cabin. Back on the trail. It's really not a very good trail. It looks like an old road, but it kind of splits here into two trails. So I'm trying to make sure I'm on the right one. It says it's over there.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna look. It should be close. Yeah, currently bushwhacking to try to find the trail. Apparently it seems like it's not a very often used trail. It's probably pretty overgrown. Yeah, so we're currently where the trail should be, but there's no sign of it. And usually Gaia, the mapping software I use, is pretty good with actually not sending you down trails that don't exist. But in this case, it seems like that might be the case. So I'm gonna look for a couple more minutes, and if we don't find it, we're gonna have to turn around, walk back down the road to our car. It'll be a much shorter trip, and maybe we'll go drive to Bear Meadows or something and go look at the trees and maybe do some car camping or something. My wife is excited about that. Okay, I actually think I might have found the trail. It's a little off from where Gaia put it, but it's a fall line. And this looks like it might be it. So we might actually not have to end our journey just yet. There it is. All right, false alarm again. Apparently that wasn't the trail. Guy's telling me the trail goes in some weird direction where there's no sign of a trail. I checked multiple times, different locations, and there's nothing, just rocks and plants. So we're not gonna get this mountain tonight, and got this call a little bit of a shorter trip. We're gonna head back to our car on the road we just walked up on, and hopefully try to make a good night of it and find somewhere to camp. Maybe check out the old growth forest. We at least got to see the fire tower. As disappointing as that was, we didn't get to go up into it, but at least we gotta do something. We'll have to come back and do a similar loop, but definitely not trying to go back up on this trail. We'll have to use a different trail to get up this mountain. Oh, I remember this. Back on the road again. Headed back to our car. I mean, we could go up the pipeline if you want.
No, I do not want to go up the pipeline.
I guess we're not going up the pipeline. It looked pretty steep, but then again, maybe it's easier than the trail, but it's already pretty late. We only have 2 hours of sunlight left, but we'll be back and we'll do the remainder some other time. That's the pipeline. My wife doesn't want to go up that. I don't blame her. We've got about 2 miles back to our car down this road. It's a pretty nice walk. The sunlight is nice and warm. That trail up there is the one that we should have taken. That one would have got us up and over the mountain, but we wouldn't have been able to climb up to the fire tower. Okay, we're back at the Alan Seeger Forest parking area. Oh, the road has really melted today. We're gonna try to figure out what we want to do tonight. So we're just headed up to a official Rothrock campsite to check it out, see if anyone's in it right now. You're supposed to reserve it, but the reservations are not working day of. All right, we are at Bear Meadows campsite number 4. It's a permit campsite, but apparently day of they only allow walk-in permits at the office, and the office is closed. I tried calling, so we are not going to get a permit tonight, but we are probably going to camp here anyways, as long as no one else comes up who actually reserved it. But I highly doubt that's going to happen because the whole week was empty. I saw it was available, so pretty shortly, we're just warming up in our car, but pretty shortly we're gonna, or at least I'm gonna get out, and I'm gonna cook dinner, and we're gonna eat, and then we're gonna set up for the night. We have our nice toasty new sleeping bags, so we should be plenty warm. It's gonna be pretty cold tonight, but yeah, get back to you guys soon. Alright, it's time to cook dinner. Tonight I brought Sloppy Joes. Let's get cooking. my cooking wheel, my ghee, little metal tin, has actually frozen shut, so I have to melt it a little bit to actually get it open. It actually seems like my camp stove is struggling a little bit. It's really, the flames are kind of struggling. I think it's this isobutane in the cold. It doesn't really perform as well. This is the blueberry bread I bought from a local farmer's market. Let's try it out. Can't wait for the sloppy joes. I am hungry. Looks pretty. Looks really good. I also brought some butter in a soap dish. It's very hard. Check it out. That bread is really good. Sweet, but not too sweet. Really nice blueberry flavor. I'm going back for that sometime. It's really heavy. It's like a pound for the loaf, but for backpacking, this is the kind of food you want. Sloppy joes are done. I'm gonna put one together for my wife. Still warming up in the car. She might come out. I'm not sure. Maybe she won't. She may be in there the whole night. We don't have buns. We just got some plain old white bread. Got some cheese I gotta use. And then we got the good stuff. There's the sloppy joe. Looks pretty good. Kinda. How's it look?
Delicious, thank you.
Okay, I got my sloppy joe all made up. Let's try it out. That's good. Nice tangy flavor. It's a good sloppy joe. Sun's gonna go down pretty soon. Starting to get a little colder. It's gonna be a cold night. Okay, let's try to make some biscuits. A little more ghee in there. There we go. They're actually looking okay. Okay, this one looks kind of good. It's definitely not a biscuit. It's actually really good. It's a basically like a very fluffy, buttery pancake. This would be great with some syrup. Got a little butter on it. That one was a little burnt. They burn really, really quick, as you expect on a camping stove. But that's pretty good. Delivery.
Thank you. Ooh.
They're kind of doughy. They kind of taste like pancakes. Alright, it's time to pack up all this crap. And I'm gonna warm up in the car for a little bit, maybe eat a few more snacks, and then gonna get ready for bed. It's about to be dark pretty soon. Alright, it is about to get dark. I'm gonna quickly set up my little sleeping spot. Tonight my wife is sleeping inside of the vehicle, the Durango. She's a negative 25-degree bag, so I'm sure she'll be plenty warm. And I'm gonna be sleeping right here. I'm gonna lay a tarp out, and then I got my sleeping pads I'm gonna sleep on top of. And I have a negative 40-degree bag, so I'll be plenty warm here. It's only supposed to be about 10 degrees tonight, and the wind really died down, so should be pretty comfortable. Pretty basic setup. Okay, there's the setup. Okay, so I calculated how many miles we did today. Obviously less than we were planning, but we still got about 7 miles. Here was the fire tower. Came down the trail here. Came up over here down the road. And then right here, this right here is where we couldn't find the trail at all. So we'd turn around, make our way back down the road, and back to the parking area down here. So basically, we did a big loop with a little out and back, much smaller than the loop we actually had in mind. But it was still a good day. So the plan tomorrow is get up, get out of the site fairly early, because we don't technically have a permit tonight, and I don't know if the rangers do, you know, drive-throughs in the morning. Probably not Sunday morning, and we're gonna head back down to the old growth area. Yeah, pretty settled for the night. But anyways, see you guys tomorrow. Oh, oh, oh. So here I got a Coca-Cola Classic Christmas 1996. Yeah, as you can see, there's a little Santa on there. Christmas 1996. West Virginia. Yeah, pretty cool. I didn't bring a bottle opener, so sometimes I can just get away with using my titanium spoon. Man, that was crazy. I was wondering why this wasn't freezing, and literally as soon as I let some air into here, into this bottle, it just like froze. There's just like slush now, Coca-Cola slush. That's crazy, but you can still see there's definitely a little bit of carbonation left, which is pretty crazy after about 30 years. So that's pretty nuts, but that was crazy, man. This is the one thing that didn't freeze, and it's just because it was sealed, I guess. It's frosty. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's icy cold. It's got ice particles in it, and it's still pretty tasty. It tastes like Coke. It's got a little bit of a fizz to it. It's definitely not as carbonated as it should be, but not bad at all. This Coke's 30 years old.
Mmm, delicious.
Well, it's the Christmas edition. What do you think? It tastes like Coke?
Yeah.
Kinda. Okay, this is the Alan Seeger loop that we're gonna do. It's about 0.8 miles. So this is the Alan Seeger old growth forest area. And a guy named Alan Seeger, like, he saved his property from being cut, and that's why here we have some really cool old growth trees, a lot of big hemlock, eastern hemlock trees. Got some white pine in here as well, and some oaks, but really the notable one is the big hemlock trees, which you don't see around a lot anymore because there's disease now that's killing all the big ones, and insects. Ho ho ho. Anyways guys, thank you again for watching my channel. If you enjoyed this video, even though it didn't really go to plan, it was still fun, a fun time, and please leave a like, please subscribe, and thank you for your support. This is a pretty big eastern hemlock, Tsuga canadensis. We're just kind of like broken. So
gotta go down those stones on the side.
Snow has melted a lot from yesterday. Eastern hemlock, as I said, Tsuga canadensis. Apparently some of these are over 500 years old. That's pretty cool. There's some big old tulip trees as well. What's this? This is a cool one. Bridge is a little wonky. It's very creaky. Look at this giant. sun coming through. Very nice. Beautiful. Once again, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to all of you. I have to go drop some presents off under the Christmas tree, so I'm going to be heading off now. Thanks for watching. We'll be back.